Hi guys, I'm Victor and today let's twist the difficulty. I'm going to rank the zones from Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3, and Sonic and Knuckles from from the easiest to the hardest. But we're going to go from every game through every game. So the zones will be said in order based on what game it is, and also the ranking of difficulty, of course. For example, we're going to start with the Sonic 1 zones and the Sonic 2 zones, even though I find, for example, a Sonic 1 zone harder than a Sonic 2 zone. Then, you know, that zone will still be first because it's in Sonic 1. So without further ado, let's get started with Sonic 1. Number 6, and for Sonic 1, I'm going to make a few clarifications. Because the final zone is part of the scrap brain zone, we're going to put them together. So there are only going to be 6 zones in the list. And number 6, we have the Green Hill Zone. It's pretty good for our first level. It's like, Green Hill Zone is an easy level. It's the easiest out of all, which is why I don't really like it that much. It's just too easy. But at least you can get many lives in this zone.
Well, you know, one of Kevin's beefs with me is that I like trying different
The zone
systems
is-
all the time.
The zone doesn't have many traps. Its biggest traps are the spikes, which may be common but you can easily dodge them.
But if I do get a game like that goes like 3 sessions, right? I'll hey Kev, it's 3 sessions. You must join now. And then I'll end it after.
Starlight Zone is in 5th place. Oh, it's the second easiest zone and the
I'm just
5th
kidding. I
hardest
wouldn't do
in
that.
Sonic
If
1.
I had got
being
if I got
the
a second
fifth-
up until the 4th session,
being
I'd probably
the
continue
5th
it
zone.
because
Get
it's-
it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Starlight
the
Zone
continuing
is
story
a fast zone,
to run.
which
I mean,
there
like, I
aren't
ran-
that
like,
many
when I found
traps.
them,
You
I
can
ran a
avoid
really
the
long
gaps
Star Wars campaign. I ran a
easily,
really
and
long
you
Cyberpunk
can get the
campaign.
game over in Act
I
1
ran a-
because that
I've run
life
fairly
monitor is
long
easy to get.
Call of Duty campaigns.
It's just a speedway.
Oh, that ended. Well, basically a lot of people became business.
Now let's get to Marble Zone. Marble Zone is next in the list because even though many people might say it's hard, it's actually easy. Just take your time, and Marble Zone will be easy.
Star Wars.
It's just like Marble Zone really,
Because I want that. This is for the
just like Marble Zone warns you that even though Sonic is the
And I
fastest
wanted to
thing
go
alive,
something more geeky.
he should sometimes
rather
slow
than just
down the
kind of
zones.
generic D&D. I
So
wasn't
this is
really-
probably
I'm
easy
not
if
really a
you
big fan of Pharaoh.
take your time.
I tended to run more in.
It's just too bouncy. Spring Yard Zone's too bouncy.
That's
Just
the more.
keeps on bouncing and bouncing from spring to bumper.
But yeah,
And there are many
just not in the
spikes.
Dales.
There are like so many
Like,
bad
I tend
nicks.
to run
And it
there,
even
so
in
I wanted more like urban stuff.
I don't know if it really introduces that crab with the
But
with spikes on it,
First love
which
for
act like the spinies from Mario.
is the stars. That's my default.
But anyways, Spring Yard Zone is just.
I'll try to run.
But again, Spring Yard Zone, even though with many traps, just take your time. And this zone has fast and slow parts, so it might get confusing for you. All these zones are pretty easy, but now let's get to the ones that are not
For me,
easy.
like the star is like the best.
Either the
starting
Labyrinth
for
Zone or
me,
Scrap
and then I
Brain
like
Zone.
to change the
And
start.
Labyrinth Zone is number 2.
But,
I'm not
yeah,
saying that
like,
Labyrinth Zone is
that's
hard.
already for me is the closest
Labyrinth Zone, if you take your time in just like Marble Zone, if you take your time in Labyrinth Zone, it will
Well, you
be
mean the
will
book
be
of
easy. Except that there's drowning too,
Yeah,
and
I
there are
think
many
it's solid,
traps,
like,
and they're even underwater, which is Sonic's weakness. But with lots of air bubbles to support you, this zone it's not really hard.
Just the usual things.
But
where
I'm
it's,
not. But it's not easy
other
either.
people have
So
to think
it's
over people's shit.
one of the most neutral zones, in my opinion, besides Aquatic Ruin.
What is that guy? Yeah, something red? Something
This may
red,
be a
man.
little
What was that?
controversial because people say that Labyrinth is harder than Scrap Brain, even referring to Labyrinth as the hardest
JP told
zone
me
in
about it before, but there
Sonic
was
1.
some other GM, I think for Hero.
But I think this is this is not even a close call.
And like
It's
somebody
very
asked him
easy to
that,
say,
right?
which is the
Somebody
hardest
asked
zone
him.
in Sonic 1.
JP asked him, what's the
Scrap Brain zone. I think that's the only genuinely
John's like, the what?
the only zone
That's
that's
the name of
genuinely
his
hard in
phone.
Sonic 1.
Yeah!
With many traps and narrow spaces for you to dodge traps. Scrap Brain is without doubt my most difficult zone. My most difficult zone in Sonic 1. However, this is like the only zone where
No, it's the big battle. It's not the dark.
it's only
hole,
easy in
you
Act,
easily just
which
rip
is
off the
only
mark card.
easy in Act 2.
No.
I mean, which is only easy in the end. It's like it's like backward. It's like the reverse of how a
But,
level
but
should be.
tying into it, 'cause I
Easy
was
from
talking
the
to Raul
start
about
and
this,
hard
tying into what
the
you're saying, like,
other
you might want to
parts.
save some
It's just
time.
that Act 1 and Act 2 of this are hard. But Act 3 is just so easy. Just get to you can take the shortcut there and it's like one of the shortest levels in exist and it will be short. Scrap Brain won't be that long in Act 3 if you take the shortcut. And the final zone boss, let's just say that even though it's the hardest, Sonic 1 doesn't have hard bosses. Speaking of bosses, Green Hill is easy. Because even in the introduction, you can hit Eggman, and it's like you can hit him 5 times. Then there's a pattern that you need to follow, which is not really hard to understand. Marble Zone is easy because it's like you can give Eggman 1 hit in the introduction, and it's just
Yeah.
and then you
Like
get to the
classic
other
Ice
part
Climb.
and then hit Eggman again. Yeah, just do what I say. Never mind about it. What do you think? I think it's not that hard, except the lava. Spring Yard Zone is difficult. It's a little difficult, but not really that much. Because because after run start, you'll be able to hit Eggman in the air when he tries to crush a brick with his spikes. You can jump on him as many times as you can, like 3 times I think. And I think like 6 times. Because
No, it's just I haven't updated.
he might do it again. So that boss is easy. Labyrinth, however, Labyrinth is just a maze.
This is a game I wanted to run, but I wanted to practice it. There's a.
It's like a hard part, but you have lots of, but you have rings, but they go all over the place.
This is.
Good thing we have
Jason Bourne,
shields.
Mission Impossible meets Batman
Starlight.
Conspiracy.
Easy because of
So you
Two-
have like
because
your
you
own
have 2 ways
specialists,
how to
and then you
defeat
fight against,
Eggman.
like, the vampire
2 ways how to
conspiracy.
damage
But
Eggman.
it's super
And
spies
this
against
one,
vampires, so
well,
it's not like
complex design of a final
it's like
boss
you actually know
though,
how to kill people with like pencil or something.
because you need to hit Eggman and Spillers if you're not careful, and those electric
Nice.
stuff
I
easy
have
to
a- I
dodge
have a
though,
setting for it. It's called
but it's
6
just
Love,
only hard because
which I
there are
have
no
written about on
rings.
my blog, and the writer actually
So the Scrap Ring Zone is so with the hardest boss, even though being easy, Scrap Brain having the easy parts only in the end.
Actually, I like what he's done.
Scrap
There's a
Brain
lot of
is
similarities between the Wild West and
pretty
the,
hard because of Act 1 and Act 2.
and the campaign, which is DNP.
With those spikes, with fire, with electricity,
There
with
it is, 6 Love.
chainsaws ready to hit you at any moment. Many surprise attacks and many gaps in Act 1 and Act 2. Scrap Brain is without a doubt the most difficult. Well, except if you include levels because some
I did a
people might
series
think it
where,
as
like,
hard.
I have something on spies too.
So that's part 1. Part 2 is about Sonic 2.
Just to